Well, it's closing day. Earlier today, I went to the lawyer's office and really in about 20 minutes signed all the documents, just a bunch of, John Henry stuff. And then I had to go to the bank and give the wiring instructions for them to send the money over. So the bank sent their money, my bank sent their money, and it all settled out, and just got an email literally about an hour ago from the closing attorney telling me that everything is done. So I can officially go into the building, which I will do on my way back. I've got to go pick up my son from school today, and on the way there I'll go by and actually step in the new building, unlock it myself, and check things out. So today has been kind of a whirlwind of a day. Thankfully, a couple of the ladies who work for me, they brought their college age sons out to help pack the pack the bus or pack the truck. My daughter was here as well helping, and so a lot of progress was done. Tomorrow we have one more day of loading the truck, and the goal is to basically have filled this truck. And there's a lot of stuff on that truck. We still have a lot of stuff in the warehouse. If you think about a 2,000 square foot warehouse, we were always challenged. That's one reason why I've been on the look to move and find a bigger building, because we've kind of gone vertical in the warehouse and we kept stacking stuff higher and higher and higher on shelves. Eventually you get to the point where the fire marshal comes to visit you and they say, hey, things can't be higher than 12 feet off the ground, and they can't be closer than 2 foot to ceiling. So anyways, had to correct some of my shelving decisions, but got that settled a long time ago. But we just were running out of room. And so I've had to hand off stuff to other people to sell for me on consignment. I actually have 3 different people who sell for me on consignment, and it's because I just can't handle it. I had so much stuff and we didn't have room for it anymore. So moving to this new building where I'll more than double the space that we'll have, really should open things up in the building, and open up opportunities in the business where I could look at other deals and possibly buy bigger collections, or maybe even, who knows, violate my pumpkin plan, Libby, if you're watching this, but dip my toes into other collectibles categories as well. But scouting memorabilia is my lane. That's the one that I have been in this whole time. It's really my only hobby. I don't play golf. I don't watch NFL football games. I only cheer for one college team, go Gamecocks. And so I I would not be very good on one of those bro podcasts where they joke about, Sunday football games and gambling and drinking bourbon and all the things that men are supposed to talk about, because I just don't really do any of that. I really just kind of do my business, and of course family is my number one thing. So and scouting, a little bit of scouting mixed in, although not as much as I used to do when I was a camp director, and before when I was busy with troops and stuff, helping out, going camping once a month. So this is an exciting time. Again, I'm just glad to take everybody kind of on the journey and document all this. During the ride of this 30-day challenge, I am going to try to give you a little bit more of the backstory of this journey. It really started in earnest. Maybe you could even say it started a year ago in 2024, but definitely 2025 has been when things heated up, and I'll be happy to share that whole story with everyone. Another fun thing that we'll do in this series is kind of take you through some of the steps of my thoughts in building and upfitting the new building. When I say building, I don't mean that. I mean, we're going to do a lot of upfitting to the new building. In fact, just Monday, going to have electricians in there. Later in the week, painters. Got another guy who's coming Monday to look. All kinds of stuff going on. So it's one of those things where, it's like if you were going to buy your forever home, just to use an analogy, you would spend a lot of time thinking about, what color are the cabinets going to be, and what, paint would you put on the wall, and all that. So that's kind of the situation I'm in, because as I told someone else, this is kind of my forever home for the business. And so I want to kind of make sure that it's the way I want it. And honestly, some of this will be spending some money that I've been saving for a long time, and saving for a good reason. And so I want to make sure that the business is set up to where I'm going to be happy there for the next 15, 20 years, however long I keep doing this, and everything's going to be really set up for good processes, which is really important when you're running a reselling business. So hopefully you guys will get to see that if you stick around for this 30-day video challenge. And I also promise that it won't all be just talking head, me standing with some kind of an interesting background. Moving truck works well for this first start, just to kind of give you the idea, but we'll try to break it up a little bit. All right, thanks for watching, appreciate it, and come join me for day 3 That'll be the next video in this series.